Today we are going to discuss using Kurzweil in science classrooms. There are many ways you can incorporate this program into your classroom. I will show you the basics, and then you will have time to practice and create your own science lesson activities. This is the initial screen you will see once you sign into the program. The toolbar has some important items that I would like to remind you of. One is the new document. When you want to create a new document, this is where you would want to click. The next button is number 2, which is to open an existing document. If you have already created an activity, that is where you would look. Number 3 is the button that allows you to scan documents into Kurzweil. That would be a reading that you're going to hand out to your classroom, or maybe the student has created something at home and he has brought it in, and you want to scan it in so he can work on it. The final button 4 is the button that will turn on and off the audio option. Just a reminder of the open window, and that you can open many documents in Kurzweil and create a Kurzweil document with that previous document. So that means I can open up a Word document and work on it in Kurzweil. Kurzweil has a great option of, as you are typing, it reads the sentence to you. E-books are just one example that can be opened in Kurzweil once saved to a student's document, or even in the handout folder on the student's page. The next section here, we're going to talk about how there is an option of the size. So you can, on the left, you can see that it's showing the entire page, but it's very small font. The page on the right shows that it is nice and large, so a student can easily read it if they have a visual disability. And one thing that didn't show up on this photo is that as it's reading it, it's highlighting the word that it is reading, which is a great option. This is an example of a student project. The student was researching Jupiter, and he was writing a story about Jupiter once he had learned about the characteristics of the planet. The picture on the right is the whole written part, and the picture on the left shows, the title and the picture that he had, incorporated. As you can see on the right, it will do the underlined word if it is a misspelled word, or it thinks it's a misspelled word. So it does have the spell check. And again, as I said, as the student is typing, it will, if you have the audio on, it will read the words and the sentences to the student as they are writing. Here I have some good sites that are for students to, or actually for you to look to when creating your science lessons. The first one is Discovery Education, and this is just an awesome site where you can get some great teacher resources. There's some science activities, there's some science online activities, there's some science videos that you can incorporate into the science lesson and have students go to from the Kurzweil website. You can also go to Discovery Kids. This is great for the kids to go to and work on the science activities, and you can download some iBooks if the student has an iPad. Those books will also open up in Kurzweil. And then the final site is NASA. This is an awesome science website, of course. It's NASA. There's some great videos and some great readings that you can upload to Kurzweil, and they will read to the student the information if they are below grade level. Kurzweil is a great program to use with students who have disabilities, who don't have disabilities, those ESOL learners. It's just a great thing to take into science, because with those tricky vocabulary words that you're trying to teach the student, they're able to, look up a word as they're writing. It'll help them spell the word, and it's just a great reference to use. So now it is your turn to go and have fun creating your website or your activities.